Dann werde ich mir mal ein altes, neues Adventure zu Gemüte führen. Gabriel Knights of Sins of the Fathers. Ne? Nein, natürlich nicht. Der hat ja nette Träume. Den müssen wir uns jetzt nicht ganz angucken. Ich träumte Blut am Strand, Augen, die von Sünde sprachen. Der Teich war glatt und tief und schwarz, so wie ihr verduftende Haut. Fragt man sich doch, wo das Zitat stammt.
I bet. Just a minute. It lives, I see. Do you want to speak with Lolita? I'm sorry, but Gabriel's a lout. I mean, he's out. You know, you could do better. I know I don't know you, but you could do better. Bye-bye. Good morning. You look like hell. Did you have another nightmare last night?
Yes, because having nightmares is what I do, apparently. 7th damn night in a row.
I told you, it's that voodoo book you're researching. That stuff can seriously screw with your karma.
Unfortunately, I don't think my readers would go for a horror novel about fluffy bunny rabbits. So voodoo it is.
You mean your reader? She lives in Wisconsin, doesn't she?
Bite me.
Hey, what goes on in your bed stays in your bed as far as I'm concerned. I have messages for you when you want them.
Okay, kleines Tutorial.
Today's newspaper is on the counter.
Das gibt doch noch eine Erzählstimme.
Times dated June 18th, 1993. The Aquarius horoscope says, potential storms ahead. Proceed with caution and do not get involved with anything new at this time.
Right.
Voodoo-Ritualmorde versetzten New Orleans in Schrecken. Okay.
Times dated June 18th. Potential.
Also wiederholt die nur das wieder. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Do what?
Oh, nothing. Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Ja, wo ist meine Maus?
What do you know about voodoo?
I didn't know much of anything about it until you started researching it for your book. Now I know that it's active in the city. There's that shop and museum. It can clearly be dangerous in the wrong hands. You should be careful investigating it.
Jetzt ist meine Maus plötzlich da.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Just what I read in the papers, same as you.
Did you find any good voodoo resources for me?
The best in the city are supposedly the Dixieland Drugstore and the Historical Museum of Voodoo. Both are right here in the French Quarter.
How would I ever manage without you?
You? Give me a break. The devil himself couldn't change you.
Well, if the devil had great legs, perhaps. Like yours.
And a riveting personality, I'm sure. If you need any more research done, just ask. It's not as though we're swamped with customers.
Okay. Das ist ein Womanizer. Das bedeutet...
Do you have messages for me?
Your friend Detective Mosley called. Talkative, isn't he?
Especially with you. What did he want?
He told me to tell you that his mother's maiden name is Humphrey, and that he left some photos for you at the station, at the front desk.
It's about time.
Let me guess. This has to do with the voodoo murders, right? Some kind of inside police information? Did you tell him you'd put him in your new book?
Maybe. A writer has a certain obligation to his readers, you know.
Gabriel, you know you'll never put him in your book. Your main character's a female orthodontist. You're gonna be reincarnated as a pit bull if you keep screwing with your karma.
As long as it's a male pit bull with a really big...
That's enough. Thanks.
Aber was hat der Typ für ein Problem?
Do you have messages for me?
You got a call from someone named Wolfgang Ritter. He was calling from Germany. He told me it was urgent. Maybe you should give him a call.
Call Germany? Like hell. If it's really important, he'll call back.
Well, fine. Let's just hope he's not with the German lottery for pitiful American authors.
Okay, noch mehr Nachrichten?
Do you have messages for me?
Your grandmother called.
I keep meaning to get over there. What did she say? Did she sound good?
She sounded great. We had a nice little chat about you.
Grace.
Don't worry, I didn't go into detail about your cardinal sins. Not that anything about you could surprise her. She adores you anyway.
She's my girl.
And she sent over that box on the table for you.
Okay, dann waren das ja jetzt alle Nachrichten.
Tell me about yourself, Grace.
What do you want to know?
Oh mein Gott.
How come we haven't gone out yet?
I'm still waiting around for that lobotomy. Soon as I get it, I'll let you know, okay?
How do you like working at St. George's Books?
Well, it's not exactly a huge intellectual challenge. Although the math in your record books could confuse Einstein. Still, I love old books. And it's a nice way to pay the bills while I explore the city for a summer. If you ever pay me, that is.
What do you do after work?
I either go to my oil painting class or my Tai Chi. You know that.
You can go overboard with this improving yourself stuff. You don't want to alienate us mere mortals.
Oh, I suppose I should just allow my mind and body to atrophy.
Works for me.
Das ist... Oh Mann, die ist aber schlagfertig.
How old are you?
Old enough to know about men like you.
Just tell me anything at all.
I just got my master's in history and classics. My folks wanted me to go on right away for my PhD, but 18 years of school was enough. I needed a break.
Nothing, I guess. Never mind. So, what's new, Grace?
Your use of mathematics, for one thing. These books are unbelievable.
What can I say? I refuse to be bound by rules.
The strap marks on your bedpost speak otherwise.
So, okay, dann habe ich jetzt alles mit ihr geredet. Es sollte doch hier irgendwo so ein Paket sein, oder?
The box has Gabriel's name on it, written in his grandmother's handwriting.
Ah,
Gabriel's father's old sketchbook sits on the top.
sonst noch drin?
I can go through the rest of that stuff some other time.
Ja, okay, dann nicht. Oh, was für eine Ordnung.
Those keychains were for a promo I tried once, before I realized it was hopeless. Gracie's resume. She was way overqualified. And also the only person who applied. I practically own stock in these guys. My spare motorcycle gloves. Mind if I borrow the magnifying glass?
No, Sherlock. Just bring it back when we get the next estate shipment.
Ah, okay.
The Blake Backlash series. My literary claim to fame, such as it is.
Oh, die Pizza.
I'm going to take the tweezers for a bit.
Good. You're beginning to look a bit scruffy.
I don't use hairspray. Nope, not me.
Okay.
Just a few self-help books. That one on top was a joke gift from Mosley.
Die sind in Deutsch übersetzt worden, die Texte. Das ist ja faszinierend. Das ist selten.
Someone left those here after Mardi Gras.
Scheint aber auch nichts mehr zu
Someone
sein.
left those here after Mardi Gras.
Ja,
You can't take 2 steps down Bourbon Street without ending up with a strand of beads.
okay, das war's dann wohl. Ich habe aber im Inventar doch jetzt sicher...
Images haunt the pages of Philip Knight's sketchbook, the way they must have haunted his mind. The images touch a deep chord in Gabriel. So familiar are they that he finds it hard to believe they aren't from his own subconscious.
Ein tolles Notizbuch. Speichern wir mal. Mal schauen, was ich hier noch finde.
If you try to look down my shirt one more time, I'm leaving.
Just trying to refresh my memory.
I know what you're trying to refresh, and it isn't your memory. Get down.
Oh, okay.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Besessen means possessed. That's handy to know. Hey, that's interesting. Snakes can sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters. They've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Oh, das hat mir jetzt Punkte eingebracht, okay. Das Lyrik. Okay.
A book of German poetry that once belonged to Gabriel's grandfather. Gabriel has always found it strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf, die Seele wühlen sie, lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling this guy was one sick puppy.
Okay, das war das schlimmste Deutsch, was ich je gehört habe. Das ist ja ganz schlimm gewesen. Ich habe erst gar nicht verstanden, dass er Deutsch spricht. Das ist ja ganz schlimm. Ah. Oh, gucken wir mal, ob ich Geld habe.
Gabriel opens a cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out. Gabriel, that's all the change I have. Touch it and you can kiss your hand goodbye.
Would I do that to you?
Ich darf das Geld also nicht nehmen. Es ist doch mein Geld. Was soll das? Oh, ein
Cute
Wasserspeier.
gargoyle, eh?
Das hat er aber nicht gesagt.
The gargoyle has no function but sheer ugliness. Not unlike... Oh, never mind.
Oh mein Gott. Dann gucke ich mal sein Schlafzimmer an.
Gabriel's desk has been gathering dust since he wrote his last novel. Several dozen books, including a few of Gabriel's novels, occupy the shelves above his desk. Gabriel doesn't feel like reading right now.
Can't. Writer's block.
Schauen wir mal in den Kühlschrank. Ich ahne Schlimmes.
Gabriel, shut that refrigerator, please. Oh, I can smell it from here.
Women.
Okay.
It's Gabriel's bed, unmade as usual. The dresser holds a meager supply of underwear and 38 pairs of mismatched socks. The closet is loaded with white t-shirts. There's one black button-down for those fancy occasions.
Boah, die hätte ich ja fast übersehen.
I might need a flashlight. I don't need to, thanks.
Okay, mal schauen, ob da was ist.
I'll take this hair gel. You never know when you'll need a touch-up.
Der hat Probleme.
The Creole Grandans will hold their annual Gardenia Festival and Tea this coming Tuesday
Das
at the
ist cool
Sons of
gemacht.
Burgundy Hall. Admission is free. At Giant Discount Bookstore, we discount every title 50%. When you see our selection and prices,
Das ist schön gemacht, dass man so eine Übersetzung mit
The
reinmacht.
carpet was grand. She gave it to Gabriel to cheer the place up.
I'll be back later.
Have fun.
Okay.
Posted on the door of the museum is a sign saying closed. Their hours list that they will open again tomorrow. The Dixieland drugstore is closed until tomorrow morning.
Scheint ja ein ganz geschlossener Tag zu sein.
Those motorcycles belong to the precinct. They're not nearly as cool as Gabriel's bike. Gabriel has his own bike.
Vom Hydranten geparkt gerade. Super. Oh, mal schauen. Ich gucke immer gerne Mülleimer.
Interesting design for a trash can. Must have been on sale at Cops R Us. It's not going to look any better somewhere else. A portrait of the Narlands Chief of Police, a fine, upstanding citizen. In other words, nothing like Gabriel.
Wer ist das denn?
The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good Southern cooking.
Na, rede ich mal mit dem.
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What do you know about voodoo?
Me? Nothing. I'm a Catholic boy.
What can you tell me about Narlands?
I'll tell you, I'm glad as hell it's not Mardi Gras. If it weren't for that 1 month a year, being a cop in Narlands would be a real pleasure. As it is, I'd rather stick behind this desk.
I was supposed to pick up some photos from Detective Mosley at the front desk.
Is that right? And who are you?
My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Yeah, I got something for you, all right. As soon as you're done talking, I'll give it to you.
Tell me about yourself.
Who, me? I'm the desk sergeant, Frick. Why?
Frick?
That's right. You got a problem with that?
Not at all. Hey, nice precinct.
Think so, huh? That's peachy. That means more to me than you could know.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's out at a crime scene. Sorry.
Okay.
Where's the crime scene? Is it related to the voodoo murders?
Crime scene information is police confidential. We don't need any more looky-loos than are probably already there.
Ja, okay. Wieso?
Here's that envelope for you, Gabriel Knight.
Thanks.
The envelope from Mosley is a plain manila one. It feels pretty light.
Hallo? Wie kann ich ihn denn öffnen?
Gabriel opens the manila
Ah.
envelope and finds 2 photographs. The photograph of Mosley was apparently taken upon his graduation from the police academy. He had hair then. One of the photos from Mosley is an official voodoo murders crime scene shot, a graphic close-up of a victim.
Okay, mehr nicht.
The label on the hair gel jar talks about mysterious Hawaiian roots and ancient Oriental secrets. The copy is almost as believable as Gabriel's novels.
Okay. Was bringt mir das jetzt?
The desk sergeant looks like a poster boy for heart disease. 30 extra pounds between his armpits and his belt, and a complexion the consistency of gray oatmeal. In other words, a typical product of good Southern cooking.
Ja, okay, hier kann ich anscheinend nichts mehr machen. Okay, das hat jetzt sofort funktioniert.
A police officer is either off duty or patrolling the park, or both.
Keine Ahnung, was ich
You
hier soll.
white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Good day, officer.
Yeah, you too. Keep moving.
Boah, sind die alle nett.
It's one of those mimes. Oh boy.
Oh Gott.
Since Gabriel can't read lips, he's disinclined to start a conversation.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my fist?
Okay. Folgt der mir? Was?
Hey, cut that out. I told you to stop that. All right, mister, you want some of this? Why, you little...
Was ist das denn?
Gabriel picks up the headset and listens.
Ambulance 91, have you located the crime scene? They've radioed for you 3 times. Damn. Did you say it was north of the Lake Retreat Country Club? South. Lakeside Drive. North of the Piedmont Pier.
Well,
south
I
of the
never.
Country Club.
Leave me alone, you
Man, I don't know if it's
man.
clouds out here today or what. Good thing this guy's already dead. Everyone's having trouble. Must have been hallucinogens in the coffee this morning. It's just so misty out here or something. Hey, I see a squad car. I got it, Molly. Thank God. Have a good one, 91.
Interesting.
Hey, you, get away from that bike.
You white-faced geek! You want to eat my
Sorry.
fist?
Okay, das ist jetzt eine ganz komische Sache. Oh, was ist denn mit der blöden Maus?
Hey, Mostly.
Huh? Knight, you wiener, I told you not to call me that.
Feeling jumpy?
Who, me? Don't be stupid. How'd you find me?
Oh, I was just driving by.
Uh-huh. Well, I guess I can let you see it. For the book. But don't tell anyone, huh? Definitely another voodoo murder. Same MO and no freaking clues. We're still waiting on an ID for the body.
Oh, that's disgusting. Isn't this a rather public area for this kind of thing?
Yeah, they're freaking ghosts, these guys. Lakeshore Drive isn't exactly the 10 expressway, but it is open to the public. No reports and nothing. Now, who the hell is that? Good day, Miss Getty.
What's going on, officer?
Detective Mosley, ma'am. We got a little problem here, but nothing for you to be concerned about.
I see. Thank you, detective. And good day, gentlemen.
I'm in love.
Forget it. That's Molly at Getty. She's about as far out of your reach as the moon. Probably on her way to meet some guy with a yacht right now.
Near here?
The lake's a popular place for country clubs.
If she's out here a lot, maybe she saw something or heard something.
Nah, nobody ever sees or hears nothing. I told you. Besides, you just don't go around bothering people like her.
We've about wrapped it up, sir.
Well, let's get the meat wagon moving then. Stick around and take notes for the book if you want. Watch out for the muck and the water moccasins, though. If you want to talk, I'll be at the station tomorrow.
Thanks.
Ja, dann schauen wir uns das mal an, ne?
Ugh, that's a lot of blood. Oh, I've got no way to take that with me, and I don't want to.
There's a pattern to the lines in the sand, but only one small area is clearly defined.
Ich kann die die aufheben?
Gabriel can't take the lines without some help.
Vielleicht. Ist doch hier ein Notizbuch. Vielleicht kann ich das ja benutzen.
Let me try to copy this
Oh,
down.
das funktioniert sogar.
Looks like there was something here. I should take a closer look.
Okay, das ist ungewöhnlich sowas.
The marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern.
Ich habe hier aber noch nichts gefunden, oder?
I can't even see what I'm trying to pick up. I need a better look.
Something small and iridescent is barely visible in the sand.
Ich habe doch hier eine Lupe.
It looks like a scale of some sort. The scale is too delicate to pick up by hand.
Ja, jetzt bin ich wirklich Sherlock Holmes.
Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small, iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Ton?
I'll take some of this clay with me.
Okay, wieso habe ich jetzt Ton aufgehoben? Ja, okay.
Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. Lake Pontchartrain is scenic, but you really wouldn't want to swim in it.
Sonst noch irgendwas hier?
Gabriel is on the sand and clay shores of Lake Pontchartrain, at a site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are.
Okay. Ich speichere das mal.
Lakeshore Drive runs around the entire lake. This is a particularly lonely stretch, but it's still a public road.
Wie komme ich jetzt hier wieder weg? Ah, so.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Also die Musik selbst erinnert mich aber auch noch an andere alte Spiele, finde ich.
That doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Oh,
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, you know, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you can get an address.
The murders, right. I'll see what I can find out. Well, it's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
na, der Tag ging
Good
aber
night,
schnell
Gabriel.
vorbei.
And try not to dream, okay?
Hat die jetzt den ganzen Tag da nur gesessen? Das ist ja ein cooler Job. Ist ja dasselbe wie am Anfang. Tag 2. Eine Maske versteckte mich. Ich war, was ich nicht bin. Das Muster noch unbekannt. Eine Lösung gibt's nur für einen Preis.
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen. So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
Ha ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hanged guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not lion. Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is?
Hey, far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West Ingram. That's the Garden District. Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I have ever seen. Ouch.
Ugh, men.
Jetzt weiß ich, woher die Stimme bekannt vorkommt. Das ist wie in einer amerikanischen Version von Pokémon Team Rocket, James. Der hört sich genauso an. Hat auch diesen komischen Unterton. Mal gucken, was in der Zeitung steht.
Times dated June 19th, 1993. A front-page article describes the most recent of the voodoo murders. Gabriel scans it but learns nothing new. The article reiterates that the voodoo aspect of the crime is faked. Gabriel shivers. It looked real enough to him. Elsewhere, there's an article about the history of Jackson Square. Called the Plaza d'Armes under French rule, it was used for executions, firing squads, hangings, even impalements and breaking on the wheel. Yikes! Of course, these days, it's mostly a hangout for tourists, street musicians, and local artists. Gabriel also scans the Aquarius horoscope for the day. Chances of a dark star rising on this day. Do not trust your instincts.
I feel a dark star rising, all right. Rawr.
Was ist das denn, ey?
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Himmel means heaven. Huh.
Nimmt er jetzt jedes
Gabriel
immer ein
leafs
anderes
through a
Wort?
German-English dictionary.
Mittag means midday, noon.
Okay, das bringt mich jetzt nicht weiter.
Dry Drachen kriegen in meinen Schlaf, die Seele wühlen sie, lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
Also das ist kein Deutsch. Also da kann mir jemand sagen, was man will. Das ist kein Deutsch.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Dry means 3.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Mittag means midday, noon.
Gabriel leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Mittag means midday, noon.
Das ist komisch.
Gabriel
benutzt
leafs
irgendwie.
through a German-English dictionary.
Reise means a journey. I wonder if I'll ever use this stuff.
Vor allem, wenn der die deutschen Wörter
Gabriel
ausspricht.
leafs through a German-English dictionary.
Reise means a journey. I wonder if I'll ever use this stuff.
Ich guck mal, ob es weitergeht.
I'm going out.
Don't hurry back on my account.
Und wieder die Polizei. Ob ich jetzt mit dem reden kann?
Got a second, officer?
What can I do you for?
What can you tell me about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
Der weiß ja gar
I'm here to
nichts.
see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Gabriel can't do that from the front lobby.
Oh, ich muss das Tor erst öffnen. Man merkt den alten Hintergrund.
Hey, hey, hey.
Night. Come on in.
Mosley's bookcase holds old magazines and binders. Mosley's desk has more growing on it than his head. Whatever goes into those files never comes out. Whatever goes... A microwave? If Gabriel knows Mosley, it's used exclusively for frozen corn dogs.
Ja, lecker.
Mosley's got some nice indents going in the seat of that chair.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Ach du verdammt.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all fake. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found
Ach,
at the
du
scenes.
Footprints. Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can be, but we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the Voodoo Murders case. The first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The MO is the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur. Describe the crime scenes.
Well, there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens, and goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know.
Nett.
Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Oh, nothing.
Okay.
Never mind.
Sure, no problem. Okay, anything else?
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is that I don't like them.
How about getting me some coffee?
Coffee? You want coffee?
Should that surprise you?
Nah, you've always been a caffeine addict. It's just that what we got here hardly qualifies.
So I'm desperate.
It's your stomach. I'll get you some when we're done talking.
That long?
All right, I'll go now.
Der holt doch jetzt sogar einen Kaffee. Er holt Kaffee.
Don't touch anything while I'm gone.
Muss ich jetzt irgendwas tun?
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
Okay, anything else?
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You got any more ideas for photos for the book?
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer. Franks, come in here a minute, would you? And bring your camera.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, eh, sweetheart?
Sure, sweetheart.
Say chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
Nope, that's about it.
Great. Thanks, Franks. Hey, I made a rhyme.
You're astonishing, mostly.
Don't call me that in front of the lady, wise guy. Okay, anything else?
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those marks around them. We've got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
There's a temperature gauge on the wall near Mosley's. There's a photocopy machine in the office area.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file. Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if you said so. There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
Gabriel opens and reads the police file.
Okay.
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
Detective Mosley. Hard at work, I see.
Yeah. What is it, you wanker?
Mosley.
Ist das jetzt?
That doesn't work.
Can I ask you about...
You're the writer.
I got those photographs you left for me.
So you said. Did you think of any other shots for the book?
Let's take another cop author shot.
What for?
I don't think we got your best side.
Really? Okay. I'll have Franks come in again. Franks, come back in here with that camera.
Now what, sir?
This clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do? Ready? Smile.
Anything else, Knight?
Hold on a sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight. Make it fast.
Schnell kopieren, ja.
Just wanna check this machine here.
Ja, man kriegt Punkte, weil man es wieder zurückgelegt hat.
Would you just get in here? Hurry up, would ya?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you get them developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Anything else, Knight?
How about one of me and Officer Franks?
Gee, I don't know. Franks? Just kidding, Franks. You want to get me fired for sexual harassment, Knight?
Well...
Yeah, ha. Now is there anything else, or can I let this lady go back to her desk?
Nope, that's about it.
Good. See ya, Franks.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Anything else?
Nö, das war's.
Well, I'll be seeing you.
Have a good one.
Die Sicherheit ist jetzt.
Mostly, my man.
It's you. God help me. Are you hot? Man, I'm hot.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer.
How about...
What am I?
Hey.
Ja, dann lassen wir ihn mal nochmal einen Kaffee holen. Ich glaube, ich weiß, was ich machen kann. Geht doch.
I think I'll just borrow this badge.
Hey, what are you doing with my coat?
Nothing. I thought I saw something crawling on it.
Just drink this.
Thanks, tons. I mean it.
Okay. Anything else?
Nee, das war's, glaube ich. Das ist.
I'm gonna hit the road.
Ciao, baby.
Wieder ein Erfolg. So. Stimmt, das hat er jetzt offen.
Hello?
Huh?
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Bienvenue, Madame Casano. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker. I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink, not in weeks.
Now don't that beat all? Gonna need some easy night candles then, huh?
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosary good, sure enough, but you burn them candles too, boy, you gonna whip any no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them around to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dame. I've been in misery.
Boah, die
You
Dialekte.
put 9 pinheads up in a little box. Add a pinch of graveyard dust. Put it up under her front post step. That'll turn the trick back on Miss Lefebvre, and she be the one with the bellyache. I got the pins of dust right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though, don't hurt to be proactive neither now, does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It's nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
Okay, das ist aber eine ganz komische Frau gewesen. So, speichern wir hier nochmal. So, das war eher so ein spontaner Stream gerade. Ich werde ihn aber demnächst weiterspielen. Jetzt ist es ein bisschen spät geworden. Und danke fürs Zuschauen. Und morgen werde ich sicher irgendwas streamen. Da habe ich ja noch keinen festen Plan. Aber mir wird schon was einfallen. Ich muss ja auch noch meinen Acryl-Stream vorbereiten fürs Wochenende. Vielleicht wird das in der Richtung dann passieren. Dann wünsche ich mal gute Nacht und bis morgen.